Now, I don't know which ones are DLC and which ones are real missions because it's been way too long to remember. I know Eden Prime is a DLC mission, but it's like a lot of people say it's an actual like real mission. Anyways, priority mission Eden Prime from Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus attacked Eden Prime is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we're doing what we can to convey local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. You have an upgrade waiting. From Glyph, dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you have allowed me to research and upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience. May have chosen how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day, Glyph. Welcome back, back gift. From Edie, we were in dry dock. Joker suggested that we have a small welcoming gift that appropriate on hand should you reinstated as a commanding officer, as the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate dancers as he suggested. I chose something an official Systems Alliance catalog. The soldiers who have held the N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket to wear on off-duty hours. Find it among the section of casual clothing in your location, your cabin, I mean. N7 Special Ops Team. Shepard, we are getting reinforcements. A group of recruits calling them the N7 Special Ops. They're soldiers, mercenaries, and other operatives. They've surprisingly effective against the Reapers and with Alliance support. Not technically N7, but I'm willing to let the nickname slide so long as they remain unofficial. They fought through some of the toughest battles in this war. I'm not going to begrudge them for the moral boost. With the galaxy at war, we've ordered the Special Ops to front lines rendezvous with our forces. So this basically is your multiplayer team, and essentially what you could do once you got your multiplayer team to level 20, because basically by class you gain levels rather than by individuals, if I remember correctly, or something like that. I can't remember, but essentially you could retire a class by basically respecting them to level 1, and that retired class comes to your first, like your first person single player game as this, and it increases your galaxy at war readiness on a percent. And yeah, it's just a way to constantly respect your multiplayer units and stuff like that. ANN article, new article, Foreign Fleet. The Alliance News Network information partners by Ruxus Rilius ANN contributors. Citadel, where the Quarian fleet's latest intelligence shows the Reapers are taking system after system at furious pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially similar to nomadic Quarians who've been pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago, but the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers. The Quarians are conspicuously absent. Sorry, words are hard for me. Turian alien. God, I don't know why I'm trying to speak anymore. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet current location. They say that they have other concerns at the moment. Whether the Quarians are up to whatever the Quarians are up to, they want to keep it secret from the council. And after a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young Quarian adults to abandon their pilgrimage and rejoin the fight. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis, and we can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only things that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Read the column in this exclusively on ANN. A new sniper rifle from Liara to Sony. Shepard, a few weeks ago, I found an interesting schematic for a fully automatic sniper rifle called the Indra. The set I commissioned has been delivered to Normandy. You can find a rifle with a weapons locker. The Indra will do far more good in your hands than it would be sitting in a warehouse. And 7 weaponry. From Lieutenant D. Eugene Commander Shepard, your VI ED put in a request to me for a handful of N7 grade weapons. Happy to oblige. I led the engineers who retrofitted the Normandy when I turned over to the Alliance. Edie kept me in company when we're overhauling the Normandy's interior. She's a beautiful ship, Commander. I miss working on her. Left the guns in your weapons locker. Best of luck, Lieutenant D. Eugene, Alliance Engineering Corps. K9. Subject: my dog. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's HAPIC interface when I was in dry dock. Your VI emailed me, let me know I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now, and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750 volt outlets. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise you won't be too much of a headache. Andrea Brown. Emergency flash traffic. Urgent. From Alliance Fleet Operations. Whatever. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tactic. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas, commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instructions, independent action is authorized. Reinstatement from Stephen Hackett. Commander Shepard is a letter formally acknowledge your reinstatement to the Alliance military per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication under emergency war procedure or powers. Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of Normandy SR2 and directed to begin interdiction? No. Diction? Interdiction? No. I don't know what this word is. Operations against any and all enemies posing threat to Earth and its colonies and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. And last but not least, Special Ops from Stephen Hackett. Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need specific tactics for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places that can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objective. We need to head to the Cerberus lab on Sanctum, and I'll brief you when you're inbound. And then this is like, if you want to test out your gear, well, stuff. That was a lot of stuff. I'm going to try to read as much of those as I can, like I did in Mass Effect 2. Sorry if I'm bad at speaking. I haven't been reading much of, letters and such in Witcher 2. I have kinda in Fallout 3, but not as much.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Could have helped.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Joining
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Your lab.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy,
Oh.
but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources
Game just finished
and then
downloading.
networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation.
That's what that ping
GUI.
was.
It's an exciting
I don't know if you
challenge.
saw it.
For me, anyway.
Personal history.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. Even if that freedom has its share of danger. If I recall correctly, you grew up on Mindwar.
No one is really
Given
safe.
what happened to Earth, I don't think we can count on anywhere being safe right now.
Quite true, Commander.
Goodbye.
Carry on, Specialist.
Can't remember what my specs were. I think I chose neutral. I think. Okay, let's head to the captain's quarters. See if I could wear this sick-ass hoodie that they keep talking about. You look my ships. Yeah, you could find models all over the place. This gives you the same stuff, but it also shows like your squad and like you customize them. I mean, their armor literally doesn't mean much, just like Mass Effect 2. Also changed the music. But let's change my gear. I really like the default like Alliance outfit. Like in Mass Effect 1, you know, you had to wear this. Mass Effect 2, I changed it to the suit because, you know, fancy. And during my playthroughs, I used this leather jacket because I didn't have this. But now I'm gonna, you know, use this because it's mine now. Cerberus Ajax armor. Oh, it does increase health. Now we got some gear. When we were on the base, got some stuff. Kind of want some shield regen. I'll probably grab this and then grab the shield regen so I could keep my current boost. Material. How shiny do you want it? Pattern. Some extra goodies. I'm not gonna change any of the colors because it's how I want to look. I want to look like an N7 operative. Is there an option to remove helmets? Narrative. Shepard's helmet. Off in conversation. Yeah. Default off. Default on. Yep. That is all. Yeah, 'cause I mean, obviously, if you have to wear a helmet, you know, wear the helmet, but I rather not. Oh yeah, all the people who died in Mass Effect 2 is here, as well as throughout the series. Like you could see there, Ashley Williams is there, but all the people who helped Commander Shepard throughout his journey is listed here. So like anyone who died in Mass Effect 2 will be listed here. It could be like a very long list. Pretty morbid. I know the crew sometimes has like little conversations. So, you know, just popping in just say hey. You know, just to see if they're continuing their little chats. Also, you can't use the female bathroom if you're male, and you can't use the male bathroom if you're female anymore. Just funny. Destiny Ascension. A ship that was designated to protect the council in the first game. Damn it. Thought I was going to be quick enough to get out. This has been changed to the casual room. I mean, it was always the casual room, but like more modified to actually be more of a casual room. You can't do anything right now, but you know, later down the line when you actually have more squad mates and crew members, you could check in on it. Things are a bit more dire straits right now, so it's more serious mode. But you can check up on stuff. Seems like no one's talking though. It's weird. Sometimes the crew, you know, talk to each other and stuff, and yeah, you see, look, you could well, this is to respec squad abilities. So once you've become acquainted with specific either squad mates or like crew members, you could get squad abilities. There's the dead robot. You could reassign them, because right now we don't have any. Like in Mass Effect 2, I don't know if we ended up getting them, but like there would be like an extra ability here for you to train and learn. And then this lets you respec. This lets you reassign your power, but we don't have any as far as I'm aware, unless some DLC gives you one, but I don't believe they do. Maybe Omega does, but I don't believe like the base game does. And as I said, I haven't played any of the DLC. I haven't played anything on my computer. So it's all fresh. Cool. Well, I actually have played the multiplayer. That's a lie. I have played the multiplayer. I haven't played anything besides the multiplayer on my PC. My friend wanted to play the multiplayer, so we hopped on in and played it. And also I played a little bit on my own just to unlock some stuff so that when we did end up playing again, I would have some characters rather than just being, you know, nothing. I should have talked to Chakwas. I'll talk to it after I talk to Liara. It's probably a crew chat episode considering how much getting acquainted this episode is. Hello.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time.
Glyph.
If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, so essentially,
With the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered, I think.
finally we got one of the crew chats. Yeah, essentially, throughout the game, crew members slash squad mates slash, you know, just friends will start talking to each other, and they sometimes give you cool little, you know, it's just like party banter from previous games, but like inside the ship while you're just messing around. They're nice. Essentially, and also this is essentially it's essentially in Mass Effect 2 you had the ability to upgrade stuff via Morden's terminal by researching stuff. This is that, but without actually going out to gather like specific schematics to do so. This is just, and obviously the materials to do so. This is just, you find the schematic or something similar to a schematic. Glyph will have the resources to do it, and you just choose what upgrade you get. So yeah, armor mod kit, which I think we found on... Oh no, never mind. I thought we found an armor mod kit on the Mars base, but I guess not. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship a armor mod kit to the Normandy, technically illegal in Citadel space. The kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make one-time modification to Separat's armor, improving the shield strength or adding a thermal clip compartments. So the option is more shields or more ammo. I say this is a hard one for me. I say more ammo. Because we are a sentinel, so we get a little bit more shields via the sentinel's armor thing, or at least damage reduction from the sentinel's armor. So I'll choose that. I'll talk to Liara soon. I'm just gonna look, see if there's anything interesting. No. You also have Liara's broker terminal,
This
which
terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you